do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. What's it going to take you? 5 minutes total, please? Like, subscribe. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about a subject that is becoming one of my favorites to talk about. I talk about it a lot in the blog that I write, but I haven't done a video about it. And hey, guess what? I remembered my selfie stick, and I have a microphone, which I'm going to need to plug in here pretty quick. But the subject is being the gatekeeper of your life. Now, I didn't coin this phrase, so don't give me credit. I saw this, I don't even know where I saw this. I saw this a few months back. Either I saw it on a video, some guy mentioned it, or some article I was reading, but it stuck with me. It's like, what a brilliant concept. The gatekeeper of your life means that, and this has to do with intentional living, has to do with seeing the wonders of the world. But the gatekeeper of your life means, to be the gatekeeper means that you are only going to allow things and people and events of value to enter your life and to take up space in your brain. And those things that detract from your happiness, detract from your state of mind, detract from your well-being, they are not allowed to pass the gate and enter into your brain. You don't give them space, you don't give them time, you don't give them any thought other than the passing glance as they are turned around, turned away from the gate, and shuffled off into oblivion. Okay? Why Maggie? This dog just brings me happiness. Okay, I don't know how many of you are dog owners, but oh my God, I don't care what kind of day I'm having. This dog brings some serious value into my life. You know, on a scale of 10, we're looking at a 12 walking right there in the pasture on this sunny day in Olympia. Yeah, she's she is a joy. Can she be a pain in the butt? Sure. You know, whatever. Show me a dog, show me a human that can't be a pain in the butt. But Maggie is a joy. And she is allowed to pass through my gate every time. Now, let's talk about what this means, because, you know, it sounds good in theory. But when you're talking about only allowing things and people of value into your life and turning away everything else, that's not as easy as it sounds, guys. And I'm going to give you a couple examples. But first, I'm going to play with the new microphone. Hold on. Okay. I've even got the microphone hooked up. Hopefully it's working. Come on, Max. So, yeah, social media is I love social media. But oh my God, are there some negative pain in the butt people on like Facebook or whatever. Well, I only do Facebook, but say hi, Max. What a rat's nest of negative Nellies there. And this is a small example. I'm going to give you a big one pretty quick here. I will unfriend them in a heartbeat. I don't have time for it. My message is positive. Anybody that knows me, anybody that watches me on Facebook, anybody who talks to me in real life knows that I try very hard to be supportive, to be positive. Who needs the negativity, guys? Seriously. So they're unfriended. They're gone. I don't even make comments. I can't be bothered. And people, if they leave negative comments, like, why do you say that? You're an idiot. Well, they're gone. I don't even comment about it. I don't even respond. Get out of my life. Don't have time. Here's a big one, though. Okay, that's a simple one. Everybody can unfriend. Here's a big one. And this was before I even thought about the concept of Gatekeeper. My sister and I stopped talking to each other shortly after my mother died. I won't get into the story. It's not necessary. It's not important. But I'd say about 6 months after my mom died, or after our mother died, my sister said some hurtful things to me. They were uncalled for. They were not valid. And I simply told her, if that's how you feel, we don't need to be brother and sister anymore. And we didn't talk after that. And in fact, this might sound harsh, it's not meant to be, but it's an example of what I'm talking about. I didn't find out about her death for 5 years after she died. Finally, one of her kids got in touch with me and told me that my sister had died. And then two of her 5 children, wanted to come on Facebook and start attacking me. They didn't know anything about the reasons for my sister and I not talking to each other. They knew nothing about it. They were hurt. They wanted to, these are kids that I raised. When my sister was young and she was out working, I would babysit these kids daily. These are kids that I have known all my life and held special places in my heart for these kids. And they decided that I was the enemy. Guess what? Gone. Don't have the time for it. I'm not going to argue with you about it. I'm not going to try to explain it. If you don't want to be my niece or nephew, then fine. I'm sorry. But life is way too short to deal with people who have that kind of negativity and that kind of hate in their hearts. That's the ultimate. Okay? Maggie, come here. Mags. Maggie, come here. I've got some friends here in Olympia who I've quit talking to. I don't see anymore. Because when we're together, they wanted to be negative towards me. They wanted to tell me what I was doing wrong. I got no time for it, guys. No time whatsoever for that kind of nonsense. I am surrounded now with positive people. Let me switch this around. I'm surrounded by positive people. I'm surrounded by Maggie. I'm surrounded by beautiful locations. And my days are happy. My days are filled with joy. My days are filled with positive messages. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. I see, God, you see this on Facebook all the time. People who are complaining about their jobs, or complaining about how their father said something, or complaining the way their mother treats them, or complaining about the way their brother treats them, or complaining about how friends have said things negative about them. And it's like, whoa, Nelly. What the hell are you still doing with those people? If you hate a job so much, change it. Oh God, we're going to hear comments on that one. In today's economy, I can't just quit a job. Well, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Might mean getting rid of some of your possessions, but you can do it. Oh, I couldn't just stop talking to a family member. I'd hear about it at Thanksgiving. Well, then don't go to Thanksgiving dinner with them. If your happiness is primary, which it should be, you're the one who's in charge of your life. If your happiness is sacrosanct, if your happiness is sacred, change it. Do whatever it takes to fill your life with happiness. Hello. This isn't rocket science. But people have a hard time doing that, man. They have a hard time. Oh, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Okay, well, then be miserable. I am the gatekeeper in my life. You may only pass the gate if you bring value to my life, if you bring happiness to my life, if you bring joy to my life, and if you bring positivity to my life. If you don't do any of those things, turn around. You ain't coming through the gate. I don't know how to say it any clearer. And people who know me know I'm serious. I've spent too many years with negativity. I've spent too many years being the person that people should turn away from their gate. I am no longer that person. I'm no longer that person, and I no longer want to know people like the person I used to be. The gatekeeper. How come this is like, oh well, whatever. Maggie and I have things to do. I don't want to make this any longer. Life through Maggie's eyes. Maggie knows love. Okay? Maggie knows faithfulness. Maggie knows you get what you receive. Give love, you get love in return. That's how it works, right, Mags? You better believe it. Life through Maggie's eyes. Maggie is the gatekeeper of her life. I am the gatekeeper of my life. And she and I absolutely adore each other. Don't we, Maggie May? Yes, we do. All right, that's my message. Leave comments, like and subscribe. Would love to hear from you. I want to know how you deal with negativity in your life. Let's get it going, guys. Let's get the conversation going. All right, Maggie, we done? We're done.
Good girl. Pancake, load down.
Come on, Pancake. Well, I would, but there's dogs there. Okay.